All right, welcome to the Monch Hours podcast, where our mission is to appreciate all things anime manga. I'm your host John, and I'm here with the co-host Jay. How's it going, Jordan? What's going on with you, man?
I don't know if you're ready, but let's go.
Entering the spooky season, he says. I think I came out a little scuffed on my end. I think he kind of broke up.
Oh, my apologies.
His apologies. Okay, as a matter of fact, it's always messing up, dude. Let me see this here. Why is it Discord? Let's try this one. There we go. Boom, bam. Jay's in the mix. What's going on, y'all? It's a Friday night. We're ready to get our fright on. Well, actually, not quite, because October is just around the corner. Did I rhyme all of that? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But are you guys ready for some frights? Some spookies? Because if you are, just look at Jay. That's pretty scary. Oh, ouch. Oh, just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding. This guy, you guys didn't hear it. This guy called me a freaking Menos Grande off stream. So he came in with that energy.
No.
He came in with that energy. I gotta return it back, man.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I would never call one of my friends a Menos Grande.
But you did, and you're
Even
wrong.
if he did look like a Menos Grande.
Even if I did. Anyways, got some of the Monch Mob in chat. Such a tunes. How you doing? Always awesome to see you. Sunny the bestie in chat as well. We got the dream team with the mob here with us. So much appreciated, guys. Thank you so much for joining. This episode is going to be all about the must-watch anime for the October 2022 lineup, at least in our opinion. There's going to be the big hitters, as we already know, things like Chainsaw Man, Bleach, etc., etc. But some of our personal favorites that you may not know about that could interest you. So we're going to talk about that, and we'll jump into it after the intro.
From the deepest reaches of space, the boys are back in town.
Thank you so much, best friend.
And we've got an all-new lineup.
From now on, you're mine.
But more importantly, we have a show to run.
Welcome to the Monch Hours podcast.
Let's hear it for the great.
All right. We back. As you know, every Friday we come with a fresh brew. Jay, what do you got for us?
Today, I got water.
Water, he
Take a big
says.
sip. Ooh.
Damn, man. Tell us a little bit more. Why water this week?
I don't got an answer for you.
No
Stay
worries.
hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Can't argue with that. I'm an 11-year-old gamer. What's going on, dude? Thanks for stopping by. That's a name if I've ever heard one. Sunny says, love the music, or the music, and Sencha, love the intro. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Mob. Appreciate the love. I'm drinking a cider this week, surprisingly. No, not surprisingly, but it's a little different from what my usual intake is. What? Blueberry cider from Artifact Cider, which is way across the other side of the country. Don't ask me how I got it. I got connections, baby. But it's pretty crisp, it's pretty refreshing, and I'm enjoying it. So we can, enjoy the night, enjoy the talks about anime. As you guys already know, we are live right now on Twitch and YouTube. So if you're checking us out on the podcast, you want to see us live, come on over, search up Hanzi channel or Monch Hours, and you'll be able to find that, and vice versa. If you guys are looking for more audio-based platform, check us out on your favorite podcast, whether that be Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, Deezer, Dozer, whatever you got out there, we are there and we are kicking. But like we said, this is all going to be about the must-watch anime for 2022 and our opinions. So let's jump into it, Jay. Obviously, the big one that everyone's talking about that is overshadowing everything for the most part is Chainsaw Man. Now, you guys heard us front and back Chainsaw Man fanatics. Yes, we are, ever since the manga. But for those of us that are just joining, or for those of you that are just joining in, let's just join in on the fun, man. Chainsaw Man, Jay. Are you hyped or not?
I mean, if I wasn't, I'm pretty sure I'd be the only one in the community. What? This cough? You alright, bro? Ooh. Our
And
guy's
dude,
done.
I'm getting possessed by the chainsaw devil, bro. He's coming for me. Denji's coming for me.
Oh man, are you good? We good?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay, we good.
Don't worry.
I mean,
Don't worry. The stream didn't hear that. Only you did.
Oh, it's just me.
I muted in time.
Our boy was dying over here. But yeah, no, Chainsaw Man. I mean, is it possible not to be hyped for it? Like, I'm pretty sure this is one of like the biggest anime in like a long time, just in terms of anticipations from what you're seeing online, the amount of people that are just pumped for it. I mean, I can't think of something this big in like the past few seasons at least, and I'm all aboard this train. Let's fucking go.
Damn, dude, you got the energy tonight. But I agree 100%. As you know, Sonny says, "Ooh, same. I heard." Yeah, the Monch Mob knows we are all in. Chips are all in for Chainsaw Man. As a matter of fact, it comes in off the timing with some more resurgence of the hype for just Chainsaw Man in general, because for the past month we've had the manga Chainsaw Man Part 2 being released bi-weekly, and that has just kept on with the pace. Fujimoto is quite literally a god in our eyes, I think. So if there was any case studies of two men simping for mangaka, you could take this as prime example. Numero uno, case number 0. But nonetheless, dude, it's well deserved, and I'm super hyped. We're gonna get an all-star cast of characters: Denji, Power, Makima. And for those of you that don't know, you're about to be introduced as to why everyone loves Makima and why some of us bark for Makima. Maybe not yet. Maybe that's towards the end of the series or kind of midway through, but you'll find out nonetheless. And if you haven't, you've already seen it on the social media. But even not just the kind of the trio. Oh, heck, I can't forget, of course, Aki as well. But then we have some side casts like Himeno, and we have Kobeni. And dude, I always forget, but he's there. It's funny, in the thumbnail, I kind of just erased him from, he's in the background, because you know what? He's not as cool as the rest of them. But nonetheless, hype is real. I think it comes out October 11th, October 12th, one of those 2 days.
Oh, yeah,
The 12th, okay. So Jay's got it on lock. It comes out October 12th. And I'm not too entirely sure as to how far we're going to get into the manga on this. I hope pretty deep, because Chainsaw Man really kind of picks up its main meat and potatoes about, I want to say, 25% of the way through, at least in the manga. Would you agree with that, Jay?
Yeah, that sounds about right. And from what I can't remember, I might be imagining reading this somewhere, but I think what I saw is it's going to get through, I can't remember what the arc was, but with the Santa Claus.
Oh, it's going all the way to Santa Claus arc. Holy shit. Okay.
I might be just making that up, so don't quote me on that, but I think that's what I saw.
You know, I think you're right, actually, because if I saw in the trailer, I did see the Spider Fiend, and Spider Fiend doesn't really get introduced until Santa Claus arc. That'd be crazy. That seems like pretty extensive, because then that is introduced, that's past the introduction of Bomb, and that's the only name I'll say, as to not spoil anything. So it's actually pretty deep into the series. That's pretty impressive, to be honest.
Yeah. But,
so even more to look forward to, and no one else has an excuse to not get on the Chainsaw Man hype train.
Yeah, we've been telling you for, it's been fucking years now.
It has been
Why
years,
aren't you on
guys.
this? Why aren't you guys on this train? Come on.
It's
There's
legit
a lot
been
of
2
peop-
years.
This is pretty crazy. So I'm looking at my anime list right now, and it has all of the fall series that are coming out, and the amount of people who have like stated that they're going to be watching each show, and they rank it. So Chainsaw Man has doubled the second place most anticipated series for this season, with 543,000 people.
1,000. I'm seeing that too right now. Yeah, it literally dwarfs the next biggest one, which is Spy Family Part 2 at 269,000. Wow.
Which was Spy Family was last season's the hype train right there.
And it's
So
almost doubles it. No, it does double it. More than doubles it.
yeah.
Holy shit. That's insane. Yeah. I honestly, we've spoken about this plenty of times, but the level of, I just don't know. I think if there was an anime / manga series that caught all of the mass insurgence of new anime manga fans due to the in the 2020 2021 era when everyone's locked down, it probably would be Chainsaw Man, and we're just getting to like the climax of that wave.
Yeah. Man, I'm stoked, dude. How long have we been waiting for this to come out? It's been a while.
It's been a long time, and you think about Chainsaw Man. The first part of the manga, part 1, finished over a year ago. So even not only we're waiting for this to come out, we're also waiting for part 2 of the manga to come out. We've been waiting. We've been hungry. We've been sitting idle, but we're sitting idle for no longer.
Yeah. We're real good boys over here.
Well, just a little longer because it comes out on the 12th.
Sure. 2 more weeks. We got this. Let's go.
I thought it was the 11th. What is it? It's weird that it's a Wednesday, right?
11th is Bleach.
Oh, 11 is Bleach. Well, before I get into Bleach, we'll go ahead and start with one, like you mentioned, Spy Family Part 2. So Part 1, the way they're kind of doing this, I know some animes do it, where they kind of break it up into 2 cours. It's C-O-U-R, some people call it, or just Part 2 to see here. Spy Family is a series that Jay recommended to me quite extensively, and it's one series where I did actually watch it, and I did partake in that. And I will say it's just adorable, man. If there was an anime that could, like, it's like a palate cleanser of just like, and not just palate cleanser in anime, but just in a general sense of life. Like, you've had a hard day at work, maybe it's been a rough week, you just want to let loose, you just want to like chill out, dude. Spy Family, it's got your back.
Yeah,
No problem.
it's gonna be perfect for watching right after Chainsaw Man to cleanse that palate. Cause you know you're gonna be seeing some fucked up shit in Chainsaw Man. You're gonna need some cute adorbs to just bring you back to earth, to cheer you up. Cause Chainsaw Man's gonna be a ride, so it's gonna be perfect. I know how I'm gonna watch it.
But oh wait, hold on. What is the date? Because if Spy Family is releasing on the 1st, do you know what day that is of the week? Let me see here. Oh, it's fucking tomorrow. Ugh, I'm an idiot. Damn, dude. Talk about having a week. Apparently, I've had one. How you gonna palate cleanse them, dude? Because if it comes out on the 1st and Chainsaw Man comes out on the 12th, that's like 1, 2, 3. That's like it's like a 3-day
I'm just
gap.
waiting. That's the great thing about streaming. I don't have to watch it the moment it comes out.
No, you do, bro. How you can tell me you're not gonna watch Chainsaw Man the moment it comes out?
I am, and I'm gonna save up Spy Family for after that.
Oh, you're thinking big brain. But do you even have to do that? Do you even have to do that considering everything that's coming out in October?
That's true. I don't think logistically I even have time to save up anything.
Do you even have time to save up anything? That's the thing. It's if there ever was a power limit to how stacked a season of anime was, October 2022, this fall season is surpassing that limit. It's over 9,000. It's over 1 million, bro. It's infinite. Super serious punch death series One Punch Man mode. That's how insane it is.
Yeah, it is gonna be a scheduling nightmare to fit all these in. Literally, yeah, it's one of the. It's gonna be one of those seasons where if you get any kind of backlog, you're gonna be screwed. You're gonna need
You
to
are
take a
screwed.
weekend. Yeah.
Even Sunny is like, Spy Family is so cute. She can't wait for part 2. I mean, honestly, neither can I. I personally have like been watching Spy Family is my go-to. I download it on Crunchyroll. I have the Crunchyroll, so I download it for offline viewing and I watch it on the plane when I travel. So I think I'm going to do that. Well, only one episode though, so it's kind of rough. But I'm traveling for the first week of October for work, and I leave the 5th and I come back the 11th, the 10th. Oh wait, no, I don't. The 9th, whatever it is. So I'll have a little bit to catch up on, but just before Chainsaw Man releases. But Spy Family, I'm super stoked for that because it kind of just took me by surprise. And I knew the hype was worth it, but I didn't realize just how much I would fall into it. And I know, Jay, you've been preaching it since the moment it came out, and you know, applause for Jay. He deserves all the credit for that one. But yeah, dude, you have Anya, and I forget the rest of the names. Anya,
Yor.
Who?
Yor.
Yor. But I'm trying to think of the last name. Folger. Forger, like forgery. That's always thought of it. And I forget the husband.
Yeah.
Sunlight, Sunshine, Starlight. I forget his code name. All that. Anyways, Anya deserves all the love. We already know who the star of that show is, and it's Anya. But apparently they're getting a dog. Looking forward to that. If anything from part 1 hinted at it.
And the promotional art.
And the promotional art. It's funny that I saw someone. I always love it. I think everyone always loves it, but when an artist takes 2 anime and kind of blends them together for some fan art, and it was Anya and Yor with a dog. Oh no, Anya with the dog, and next to them was the motherfucker from Full Metal Alchemist. You know who it. Yeah, you know who exactly what we're talking about. And I won't go. If you know who I'm talking about, you guys know who I'm talking about. But in the sky, like Yor's coming down, ready to assassinate. And I was like,
Okay.
yes,
That's fair.
Yes, the justice we need. The justice we need.
That was the most suitable end I could could imagine.
I think, yeah, that one. So that's gonna be awesome. I think I hope. Well, I don't know, man. I feel like. I hope I have time. I'm like, now I'm counting the shows coming out, and like I hope I have time to watch everything like on release. I don't think I'm gonna have time. Like, it's gonna be Chainsaw Man and probably Bleach on release.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, looking at it, when I counted it up, I think there's 9 shows that I want to watch
9
this
fucking
season.
shows, dude. I have to count mine up too. But also considering I mentioned One Punch Man. Also, motherfucking Mob Psycho, dude. Mob Psycho season 3 is coming out.
Yeah. So this is something I wasn't excited for until a few days ago when I started season 1.
Let's go.
And I finished that in, I think, 2 days.
Damn,
So-
it's like me, dude.
So yeah, I'm pretty fucking stoked for this now too. So that's just more to add to my plate. This show is good.
It's a good show. It's a fantastic show. It just doesn't get the hype it deserves. And underrated 100%. And underrated is like a bad word considering like that, because it means like people rate it lower than what it should be. So more like not seen enough. I don't know. I mean, you get what underrated, not in the literal sense, but you get what I'm saying. 100%.
I mean, I just looking at the my anime list numbers though, I don't think it's as underrated as you think. I mean, you got almost as many people committing to watch this as Spy Family, so.
Well, maybe it's because that's how I felt when it first aired. It took some time for it to kind of get its traction, but when it did pop off. I mean, it's a good point. I mean, I did go to the Mob Psycho panel at Anime Expo, and it was capped out like 2 hours before, like an hour and a half before the panel started. So, yeah. I take that back. I take it back.
And I feel like that there's that art, the Mob Psycho art that's always like on T-shirts and stuff. I feel like I see that everywhere, where it's like I think a building like upside down. Not sure if you know what
Yeah,
I'm talking
I know.
about.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. It's kind of like highlighting the telekinesis. You see Mob.
Yeah, it's like MC Escher. I think that's the artist.
The panel art for or the key artwork for season 3 is similar too. A lot of like reflections and duality and well, I don't need to get into. Yeah, we don't need to do a deep dive into the meaning of every rock that is floating in the key artwork. Who's your favorite character in Mob? Let me ask that.
Oh, bro, Dimple.
Dimple,
No,
you
just-
got a Dimple fan. Okay.
Just kidding. No, dude, I like Reagan.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Calm,
Reagan for me too. We got any
Calm.
Reagan fans? We got any Reagan
Cool.
fans? Let us know, man.
just
Calm,
overcompensating.
cool, collected. Dude, Reagan is the character to go by if when they say just be confident and things will work out. That's Reagan, baby. That's the Reagan method.
Yep. Got some wisdom just baked in there too.
There's
Dude,
wisdom.
Reagan's a shit.
Yeah, I mean, in that tough, frugal exterior, within that is a soft-hearted man who wants the best he can be for Mob. He wants to give Mob the
Yeah.
best life, dude.
Even Mob, I'm a fan of. He's a complete, just puts the MC trope on its head. You know, he's not the loud, braggadocious, arrogant, normal main character we get. He's like the complete opposite. It's kind of refreshing in a weird way, seeing as he's not necessarily the coolest character. Doesn't even have that cool. He's a pretty plain character design.
It's a very plain character design.
Yeah, but there's something endearing about him.
I think that design complements when Mob goes like 100 because it's such a stark contrast that you can't help but really feel the impact of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that for sure.
One thing I like about the series too is it's a small part of it, but it's continuous, and it's the school health club, the fitness club, and just how welcoming those gym bros are to Mob. And I feel like if everybody was more like that, just in a general sense, especially when it comes to like living a healthier lifestyle or going to the gym, like a main reason people don't go to the gym is they're scared or they're going to be embarrassed. But in reality, you know, I'd say like a majority of the people there, one, don't give a shit about you, so you don't have to worry about that. Or two, just like straight up respect you if you go to the gym, like you're doing better, or if you work out, or you're healthy. And I think that this show encapsulates that perfectly. Doesn't matter what you can do, it's you doing it and improving yourself, even if it's just a little, day by day. And I love that about that show. It's one kind of little golden nugget.
Yeah. And just that whole aspect of the show where Mob, he's the most powerful character in this world, it seems like.
Yeah.
And he has these insecurities that without his power, he's like not able to handle anything. So then he puts some effort into like trying to develop his body, which is like a cool like thought process when you think about it in your own like situation. Like, oh shit, everyone's the most powerful character even has insecurities.
Insecurities. Yeah. You guys don't know about that, huh?
Yeah,
It's a very
even
good
white
job
tea
of-
poisoned.
Yeah. It is a very good job. I mean, if you guys haven't seen Mob Psycho, definitely check it out. 3-episode rule will do you well, and this one will definitely do you justice. Great characters, likable characters you can get attached to. Like Jay mentioned, Dipple, Reagan, Mob. Those are just a very few hand selected of the entire cast. There's a big cult following too for Mob. I mean, when I went to the Demon Slayer panel, like there's people dressed up, but it's usual. But when I went to the like Mob panel, people were dressed up in the 9s as Reagan, like the full 3-piece suit, the wig. It was pretty sick, man. The energy was there. energy was there. But we got to keep on moving. We got to keep on moving. That's only 3 shows. That's only 3 shows, guys. There's more to happen in October. We've been waiting for this one. Bleach. 1,000-Year Blood War. Ichigo Kurosaki. Bunkai. Bro, Jay, I'm telling you, dude. I'm so excited. You guys have to understand how excited I am. Not just for me, but for Jay to watch this. Because his favorite character, Kenpachi, goes off in 1,000-Year Blood War.
I'm pretty stoked. I'm not even caught up on just Bleach in general, but I'll save that for later. I'm gonna be watching this as it comes out. So
dude, you should read the Fullbringer arc.
Well, I should read a lot of things.
Yeah, but it's Bleach though, dude. Come on, this is like what bonded us together in high school.
Come on, bro. Didn't we just discuss how there's 9 shows that I want to watch this season? I'm gonna fit in reading Bleach manga as well.
Dude, I want to hear you in Arizona from all the way here in California say, "Yes, get it, shout!" You gotta pop off, bro. Come on, dude. Get in the hype. Obviously, you guys can tell I'm excited.
Yeah, you're excited a little bit. So I have no idea like what this season, this arc is even about, honestly.
So
I know it has a cool name, so that's...
It does have a cool name. It has a cool name, has some super impactful moments, has some shining, just Kubo-esque panels, these highlights of single characters and their bankais and their powers and the risk involved in just the depth and severity of what's at stake. When I read, I mean, obviously I haven't watched it, right? It's coming out, but when I've read it, it just felt very alive, like very immersive. And the premise of it is essentially, if I can just like pretty much summarize the trailer, or if you like read the wiki, actually I'll read the wiki too. I mean, it's right here. Only 171k, so they're gonna pre-watch it. I mean, this is definitely an old series. If we're dating ourselves, like it kind of, didn't have anything much after like 2010, 2012, other than the manga. So it kind of fell off in that initial hype that was, like I mentioned earlier, a couple years ago. But it's still there. It's one of the big 3. And for those who don't know what the big 3 are, the big 3, some of the biggest 3 influential anime: Bleach, One Piece, and of course Naruto. So there's no synopsis here for 1,000-Year Blood War on my anime list. Shame. I guess I'll just put it up in a sentence. Essentially, it's the Soul Arc the Soul Society getting into war with the Quincy's. A rivalry as old as time, as old as 1,000 years.
Which side does Uryu pick?
Uryu? That's for you to find out. That's for you to find out, man.
Guess I'll have to watch. Hey, is there more Bleach manga coming? Wasn't it like a year ago where they released like that one shot? So there is.
Yeah, they released the one shot, and it was something about the gate, like something hell, which was pretty cool because for one thing, there is the Hellverse. We don't get much of hell in Bleach in general. There's talks about it, there's mentions of it, but other than the movie, there's not really. The manga doesn't go into it in depth, and not the anime, obviously, other than the movie. But the movie is a very cool premise, and just the Hellverse has so much potential, mass potential. And I don't want to spoil anything, but like, there's little caveats in hell that you can't get away with up in like the Soul Society or on Earth, right? So definitely check out the movie if you have time. I know it's super hard. The movie's cool. It's not as good. I much rather you read if you got to catch up. I think you don't have to catch. You can just read the one shot and not have to worry too much. Yeah, you can just read the one shot. But yeah, to answer your question, Jay, the one shot does insinuate at the end of it, right? I love how like these things say it's the one shot, but then like leak at the end it's like coming soon or more to come. Yes, and it's about hell, dude.
We gonna get some Manos Hansies?
Venus Hanzia. Well, it's interesting because you take in consideration, right? Like, who's been killed? Does their soul reside in hell? Do they have, like, you know, a training arc or something? They're powered up. Maybe different restrictions. Like, do Espadas go to hell? I don't know. Do we see Ukaria, maybe? Some of our favorite Espadas? It's interesting. We should see. But I'm stick. I would say I'm hyped. I don't know what I'm stoked, and it's gonna be sick. And I said I'm stick, bro. I'm stick, dude. I'm hard as a stick right now. But nonetheless, Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War has amazing moments. We return to some similar environments that we were once before. God, it's really hard without spoiling anything. I don't want to spoil anything because it's going to be magical. And of course, Kubo always pops off with character design and his characters in general. It was actually interesting. I shout out to this YouTuber, anime tuber called Totally Not Mark. He does a lot of deep dives into anime series, and most recently he did a deep dive into Bleach. And what I love about him is he says he's going to do something, and he doesn't make a vid. He doesn't like do stuff superficially. He actually goes, like, when he says deep dive, he goes in, like, he's currently reading all of Bleach. And he hasn't made a video, he's just posting some remarks here and there on Twitter. But he brought up a point that I've mentioned in the past, and a lot of people seem to mention too, is that in the manga, I think both Rukia and Orihime more, they stand alone more. They have much more of a presence. They don't really emulate this, oh, help me, I'm a complete damsel in distress vibe that the anime really preludes, especially with Orihime. Orihime, like, when I watched the anime, it was kind of like, meh, you know, it's just like a whatever character. But in the manga, she's very self-sufficient. She can stand on her own, and she truly feels like a vital part to Ichigo's success, his development, just into the story as a whole. So, he said something similar to that, and I was pretty happy to see that because I feel like that gets overlooked quite a bit in the comparison between Bleach anime and Bleach manga. Of course, other than the hate for the fillers, which we all hate for that, and then some other, you know, nuances here and there. But yeah, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. And like I mentioned, I'm nowhere near caught up, so just the fact that I'm this pumped, or as Hansi would say, I'm this stick.
I'm stick, baby. We sticked.
Yeah, no, that's a testament just to the little bit that I've seen in the trailer. It's got me on the edge of my seat waiting, so it's up there in my anticipation with Chainsaw Man.
I would say the same. Sunny says, wow, I didn't know that about Orihime. Yeah, Sunny. If you guys are animes only for Bleach, let me know. Feel free to shoot me some questions over, because I'll be more than happy to talk about it, articulate my words a little bit more. You know, on the podcast, it's a little difficult sometimes to get the point across or to string some sentences together because you're looking at so many things at once. You know, I got like all these freaking systems making sure they're running good and whatnot. So sometimes my brain kind of gets tracked off a bit. But nonetheless, let's jump into the next series or some of our personal favorites that are coming up here. I guess I would be hard pressed to not mention My Hero Academia actually coming in fourth place. I just have a problem with My Hero, and I've been pretty vocal about it, where the anime just didn't feel like the severity of it, the what's at stake matched where the manga was. But even now, the manga, I'm sure if you guys seen some shit past week, it's kind of weird, dude. Like, it's not weird, it is weird in a story sense. There's some big kind of take-backs that happen that's just kind of, makes you feel like going, oh, come on, really? But interesting choices by Horikoshi. It's questionable. It's questionable, to say the least. So I'm a little just meh with My Hero right now. And I don't want it to take away from the greatness that was My Hero season 1, season 2, season 3. Phenomenal, right? Up until about just about after All for One squares off against One for All when in the Bakugo rescue mission. I mean, My Hero has one of the best tournament arcs in anime, in my opinion. It's freaking phenomenal. It's definitely a top 10, maybe a top 5 contender. So it's sad to see it fall from grace. Yeah, I would say the overhaul arc was pretty meh, other than Mirio shining, and it kind of is crazy how a single character can kind of carry a whole season on its back with Mirio. I still think about that, dude. Like, I remember we were talking about it too at first, Jay. But yeah, man, I know you don't read it as far as I do, at least. So it's
Manga?
The manga.
I'm only like 4 chapters behind. Don't do me
you're
like that,
still
bro.
behind, bro. You're still behind. I'm not lying.
Don't do me like that.
Dude, well, you are literally at the point where you will get what I mean. Like, read the 4 chapters, you're gonna say like, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this season, but it's almost out of, like, I have to. I'm in this deep already. It's been watched 5 seasons. I can't like just not now.
I don't know,
I
bro.
mean, I guess,
Let me know in
guess I
Sad Man's
could.
Parade. I mean, again, Sad Man's Parade was that actually
That already happened, didn't it?
an anime?
I think so.
Oh, fuck. All right, I gotta watch that. That was actually a pretty good spot. Let me see. I'll have to watch that anime. Sunny says, yeah, anime only for Bleach. Oh, fuck yeah, Sunny. Well, you'll be enjoying Blood War. And she also dropped My Hero. Yeah, see, I'm not the only one.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's good.
It's just sad,
Last
bro.
season, last season was a real struggle to get through.
Honest-
And I mean, I think that Liberation Army arc wasn't my favorite in the first place.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can, I don't know, ramp it up
Turn it
again.
around.
But yeah,
I would be curious to see if once My Hero is said and done, if like Hirokoshi takes a really big hiatus or if he says something about the fandom that maybe pushed him to make certain decisions, because the My Hero Academia fandom is one of the most toxic fandoms that I've ever seen in a general just media sense. Absolutely toxic. Where, I mean, people will send you death threats if you don't ship Bakugo Deku. And shipping, for those that don't know, is essentially like you ship them being in a relationship together. It's deranged. It's seriously deranged. And I get that this is a show. No, I don't get it. I'm trying to you can think whatever you think, right? But you can't force someone else to think that they're wrong and you are only right. And then to send death threats and to send letters like wishing ill will to the mangaka itself, Hirokoshi. I mean, and I can't imagine just like constantly seeing that, reading that, and being like, oh fuck, fuck these guys. Just it feels like there was a drastic turn, or not a drastic turn, but there was a pivot in My Hero. Now, I would imagine that possibly was part of it.
yeah. I mean, a certain personality might get that response and then just lean into going against what the fandom is like voicing.
Yeah.
Just as like this is a middle finger being like, I have the power here. I'll make this however I want it.
Dude,
not saying that that's the case, but
yeah, no, I get what you're saying. It's funny though. It's almost like I'm seeing this in real time, and there's no substantial evidence, but it felt like a decent amount of My Hero, that fan base, that toxic fan base, moved over to like Stranger Things fan base. Because I've been seeing some shit, like especially on social media, and it's the same energy, and it's this level of, I don't know, it's just the best way to describe it is My Hero Kid energy, MHA energy, which sucks because like I would love and I've had talked about My Hero discussions with level-headed people, fans, and it's great. It's great that you can like criticize something and then be like, yeah, I agree or whatever, or don't agree, and it's like, yeah, all right, let's talk about having a good time, kind of like what we do. But yeah, man, it's something else. So that's kind of, I guess, what we'll leave at My Hero at, because we do have some more shows to talk about. Oh, one I wanted to kind of get your opinion on, Jay, and I'd be curious. I feel like I know the answer to this, but I'll just let you explain it. Blue Lock.
Yes. Hey.
I'm hyped, dude.
Oh, you're gonna actually watch it?
I'm gonna watch this one. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this one. You sold it so well to me. About, and I'm just like, oh, I love how it's like, fuck this usual, the power of friendship. No, it's like, fuck everybody. I'm gonna win.
Yeah, I've read the first 2 volumes. That's all that's out right now, unless you go digital. But so I've read the first 2 volumes, and it's gonna be fun just seeing how this plays out. Just the whole dynamic where everyone is a scorer, but they're placed into this. It's almost like a Squid Games, like a Hunger Games. You have the total number of participants being dwindled down through like different events.
Right.
So they'll eventually be at a single person who wins and becomes the striker for the Japanese national team, and they're doing this out of a necessity to build up the team's program in anticipation for the next World Cup, which is this year. And it's kind of fitting because they just beat US in a friendly match, so that's cool.
England! Come on, England! Let's go Leeds United, bro. Come on.
Don't ever say that, bro. Come on,
dude. Come on, bro.
Leeds?
Yeah, Leeds United. What, you don't like
That's your
Leeds?
team?
That's
No,
my
I don't
team.
like. Would you just because they got an English coach?
England!
And
Come on, England!
they got Ted Lasso as the coach, bro? Is that
Nah,
why?
it's funny that seeing you, I'm not gonna lie, seeing you come on here and like change your and just be hyped about soccer. A couple of my coworkers are hyped about soccer too, and it's never a sport I got into. So I honestly asked them. I said, "Dude, what team should I like root for? Like, what's a good team?" And a couple stipulations. First thing though, Khan, what's going on? Much love to see you. We're back on YouTube, man. Thank you for tuning in. It's so awesome to see your friendly face. Hope life's been good for you, bro. But one of my stipulations was I want a team that's not the top dog. That's not the top dog. I don't want a top dog team. I want a team that has some grit, has some wins, some losses, but has a pretty solid fan, like an exciting fan base. And like, you should look at Leeds. And he gave me a couple shows to watch. But then I saw, Taylor for Wrexham. I was like, yo, Ryan Reynolds and the guy from It's Always Sunny.
Yeah. Good luck following that team. They're in like
I know, they're like the bottom
division.
of the bottom. He explained to me like the leagues and how people get kicked out, and I was like, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
an
straight up-
excitement.
Yeah, you can straight up get like kicked out of the league. Like, you suck. Get down to your lower division. What the fuck? It's
Yeah.
badass.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's fun. I recommend watching. I recommend watching Blue Lock as well, because it's gonna be exciting. Just the guy who's the coach is a complete maniac. You'll see. He has those psychotic vibes that I'm sure you'll pick up right away in the show. But I don't know. It's gonna be different than, like you mentioned, your team oriented
Yeah.
shows. And there was also a really good soccer anime that just ended in this past season that I mentioned, Awashi, which played mostly into that aspect where it was about team playing. And Blue Lock is going to be completely different. It's going to be everyone's out for themselves and cutthroat. You better not make any friends. And it sucks because they're making you like all these different players with different skill sets. But then when you think about the grand premise of this show, this manga, the story, you're like, ah, shit, only one of them can win.
Only one.
Yeah.
It's like Haikyuu, man. It's like Haikyuu. Sunny says, interesting. I'm going to watch Blue Lock. Yes, most definitely watch it. I'm going to watch it. And I'm going to be anime only. Another solid recommendation from Jay, dude. He's been on fire recently. Jay's been on fire recently. I mean, he's on fire a lot, but more so recently. And now we got the World Cup happening, too. I know they're telling me, oh, yeah, we're going to, like, go upstairs and watch it every now and then, like, sneak away from our desk. I'm like, well, I'm going with you. One's, like, the main IT guy. He's, like, the IT guy for the company. And he's been there a long time. So I was like, he's always like, Carlo. He calls me into his office with, like, soccer players. They're, like, the soccer fans are all talking. So I've been invited into the circle. I'm like, yeah, let's go. So that's why I got to get a team.
Get yourself a team, bro.
What would you recommend?
You could be Leeds.
Okay.
I mean, they're solid. They got Jesse Marsh as a coach, American. And then they got
That's why. Yeah, they told me they had an American coach.
And they got this stud for the American national team. So you'll be representing the homeland.
Homeland, bro. The motherland. All right, Blue Lock. It's another solid choice coming up. Honorable mentions to the second season of Uzaki-chan wa Sobita. Uzaki-chan wants to hang out, which is the short girl. The short girl with super stackers. You know what I'm talking about. Haven't watched it. Probably don't watch it, but it looks cute. Reboot. God, I'm saying so much. Let me relax. A reboot. Urusei Yatsura, 2022. I've seen a lot of hype for that. Definitely an old anime. Whenever you see clips of old anime, that one does come up. So that one I may take a peek at. Probably not. I want to get anybody's hopes up. But if you guys think I should, let me know. Golden Kamui. That's a particular series that I would like to get into. I should probably jump into it in the wintertime when I have more time for it. Looking forward to that. Also, where is it? Here we go.
To Your Eternity. Come on.
To Your Eternity, bro. Come on. I don't want to freaking cry. But we'll get to Your Eternity after. I'm going to do my personal favorite that I'm looking forward to. And then Jake can do your personal favorite and honorable mentions. Mine, Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury, dude. When's the last time we got a Gundam show, bro?
What was it? Was it Iron-Blooded Orphan?
It was Iron-Blooded Orphans. Raise your flag to the coyote. Look at the coyote.
Fuck, was that like 6 years ago?
Fucking long time ago. And it was also fucking phenomenal. Iron-Blooded Orphans. Let me check this out. Iron-Blooded Orphans was released in 2015, 7 years ago.
Jeez, dude, that's insane. And that is probably one of my favorite Gundam series too.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Yeah. So if this can if this can follow up on that, then we'll be in good spot. I get so confused with the Gundam timelines. I know there's two separate timelines.
It's horrible. I don't try.
And I never know which one this is taking place. I don't even know the difference between the two timelines. I just know some of them don't have Zaku's, and that makes me sad.
I know it's hard to. I mean, Iron-Blooded Orphans is similar. It's hard to get over the fact there aren't no Zaku's, but nonetheless, I'm all for it. I need that mecha drug straight to my freaking blood, bro. I need that IV drip. Gimme. I'm playing Gundam Evolution right now, which is pretty fun. It's an Overwatch styled game. It's got some polishing to do, but overall the mechanics is fun as fuck. And playing as Sazabi or Zaku or Gundam or GM.
Oh yeah, actually, I saw that. It's the shooter, right?
Yeah, it's a shooter.
Actually, yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, this actually looks pretty legit.
Free to play, baby.
Ooh.
But this is
Who do
interesting.
you use?
I main Zaku 2 ranged, so classic Zaku and Sazabi for the most part. But I play Pale Rider and also I'm trying to learn Methius. those are kind of the 4 that I'm at. I mean, Gundam every now and then, but kind of if I don't get Zaku or Sazabi, which is DPS or tank roles, I can pretty fill for the most part.
I have to check that out.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, the show. We need to get back into this.
Yeah, I know. I love Gundam.
I was kind of interested. I saw like some key art of this, and are like the pilots almost like cyborg, like integrated with the machine? 'Cause it looked like something I saw that they are like augmented.
Yeah, it's like beyond what G Gundam was. That's the kind of the feeling I got, and it does mention that in a little bit of a synopsis. But basically, I guess what revolves around is the dangers of emerging technologies. So this could be with that, and of course, Gundam is Gundam, so political corruption and warfare. Which I always love that very realness, that political undertone that really drives the plot forward. Like, ooh, shiny mechs, and then the fucking depression and the death and the darkness that follows that.
Yeah, I think the Witch of Mercury could probably destroy Atom Smasher.
Fuck yeah.
If we're
Fuck
talking
Atom
about-
Smasher. Dude, I fuck oh man. And for you guys that watched last week's episode, our last episode, remember I said I was gonna destroy Atom Smasher? I did twice. I fucked him up, man.
Your payback?
Yeah. I
He's
said
like,
one
"Nah."
shot for Rebecca. Boom. One shot for Dave. Boom.
Oh, you're a hero.
I'm a hero, bro. I did it twice though. I got 2 different endings.
Double hero.
Double hero, double time.
Overachiever.
Witch of Mercury sounds like a badass name, though. Nonetheless, I actually haven't seen much of this. I am wanting to go in as blind as possible. I just want to be impressed. I've been doing that lately a lot with shows I'm interested in that I don't already kind of know. And this isn't just anime or manga. These will be movies. Let's see. One that kind of blew me away was recent. Gosh, what was it? Like Arcane, for example, would be one. Like I didn't know much of it, went into it and was blown away. I did watch a little bit of Sandman, but that show was very slow. Interesting, but very slow.
You gotta read the comic, bro. Come on.
I know, of course. Yeah, what do you want to do, bro? Sometimes Netflix hits, sometimes Netflix misses. But that's my personal favorite. Only 18K. Only 18K on my rankings.
Yeah, we're sleeping on it. Just looking at this this main visual that they have as like the main screen grab, it looks bright. You know, it doesn't.
That initial one does. It's very stark contrasting to every other image they're using as promotion.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Every other one looks like, ooh. If you type in Google Images, you'll see it. Like it's just very dark and gritty.
Okay, because I don't even know if I've seen a trailer for it. Well, I guess
Some
I've
cool-
seen
there's
something
some
with
cool
the.
looking fucking mechs though.
I've seen something, but yeah, I was gonna say, is this gonna be a brighter Gundam? But I guess not.
No, Gundam Bright. I think the brightest Gundam there was G Gundam. And I love G Gundam. This hand of ours is burning red.
Oh, got it
Seki,
started.
ha, Kiao, Ken, love, lost, love. Seki, ha.
We need to stop this guy.
Oh, dude, G Gundam so Domo, dude. Come on, bro. We gotta do the Domo and Master Asia intro. The winds
Someone
from
come
the
get
east,
your boy.
the sun from the west.
I'm more of a Zex Marquise guy. We're talking masks.
Yeah. All right, what's your personal? Let me hear your personal go-to for this upcoming October.
Oh, well, specifically for October, and I don't know anything about this, Besides, it's a spooky season.
Ooh,
Housing.
spooky.
Spooky. It's a housing complex C. And this is just to fill my
Where
need
is it,
for.
bro? I'm looking for it. I don't see it.
It's toward the bottom. I sent you a trailer, and it's I'm pretty sure it's a Toonami original, but it's airing on HBO as
Oh,
well.
here we go.
As well. But I mean, so it's gonna be a horror show,
yes.
and you don't get many horror anime. I feel like it's something that's not really adapted into the medium that often. And every time October rolls around, I'm always searching for some horror.
Dude,
And
absolutely.
this is gonna fill that. It looks like a apartment complex that it looks like there's creepy neighbors, but then also monsters. So gonna get a blend of genres, I think, and I'm pretty stoked for it.
Bro,
I'm pretty
what the hell?
sick for it.
So I just searched it up. One, yes. In addition to all this anime, I always try to consume as much spooky shit for October. I'm talking movies, classic cult movies, shows, series, you name it. As a matter of fact, as we wrap this up, you guys will see a teaser for something I'm super excited to show you guys. But I just looked up Housing Complex C, and I see that one, Adult Swim's gonna make it, but they're also producing 2 more Fully Coolies.
Ooh.
Fully Cooley Grudge and Fully Cooley something else. That's interesting.
That is.
Did that last time too with Progressive and the other one. Huh. Housing Complex C. I'm looking. Oh. Ooh. When does this come out? What's the date? What's the
I
date?
think tomorrow.
October 2nd.
Oh, second, so Sunday.
Broadcast Sundays.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a nice show to fill that Halloween vibe. I feel. What did I watch last year? I think I went through Higurashi. Oh, I went and did another as well. And what's
Experience
it? Serial
Lane?
Experience. Yeah,
Classic.
did that.
Last
That
year-
was my horror anime.
What did I do last year? Last year's Parasite. Parasite the Maxim was awesome. Great fucking show. Great show.
Yeah,
It's on Netflix. I think Ajin would be a good one. But I've already seen that one. There's something else I watched. We read a lot of Junji Ito. And originally I had planned to do more Junji Ito this October, like last year when we did read-alongs. But I was like, dude, it's gonna be too much to talk about because we're doing Chainsaw Man. For October, we're streaming every Friday, except for next Friday because I'm gone. But every Friday after that, just too much to talk about. There's just gonna be too much to talk about, and so can't do that to you boys. Can't do that to the mob. B1 was good, dude. About to wrap up. I think that pretty much says it for today, man.
Ooh.
What do you
What
got?
about? This isn't this season, but Rurouni Kenshin reboot?
Bro. It's not this season. I didn't want to get into it, man, but the Manslayer.
Are they going full
Batosai.
Batosai?
I saw.
I think so.
Yeah, he's going full Batosai, dude. He was straight up 100 Manslayer in the flesh.
Yeah, he was not reverse blading anyone. He's straight up just slicing and dicing.
Bro, if I don't get my double Wazakashi Oniwaban style in this one, I'm not gonna. Dude, I need Oniwaban group here, bro. Need it.
Oh, dude, you can do the Futai no Kiwami.
Oh, dude, Jay, look at Jay's flexing right now. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is.
That's the rock smashing punch. Come on.
Oh,
I think I can't remember.
Kenshin.
Amarakakeru Ryo
And
no
the
Yurameki.
what is it? The Shirai Ryu, the charge. Oh, that guy's so fucking cool. And his police uniform.
Oh yeah. Yeah, what was his name?
So he's like he always say, the Shirai Ryu.
Pretty cool. Oh man, I'm stoked for that. We'll get into that later.
We'll
though.
get into it. Yeah, we'll get into it. But that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this week, guys. Like I promised, I do have a teaser for y'all So if you guys want to watch it, I'll be playing it right now. Let me get into it here. But this is going to signify some big deals in October here. So let me see here. On the stream, I'm going to play it. Got to add it. Oh, not that. How do I add a source? Media file. New source. Oh yeah. I'm excited. All right. And I'll post this tomorrow as well, but the Monch Mob gets early access. Where? Okay. Let me see. No, that's not it. Final teaser. Here it is.
Fonzie, we believe. Lend him your strength.
It's playing. Let's go! Return of the Hansen, baby. Streams are coming back in October. We popping off, yo. We're playing scary games. We back, baby. Hansi's here. New model, new aesthetic. It's spooky season.
New games.
New fucking games. You guys ready to see me get scared shitless? I hope so. It's gonna happen. Horror games are on the menu, boys. I think I'm gonna be coming back on. I can't decide if I want to do. I think October 13th is fitting. October 13th is fitting. Sonny says, love it. Thank you. But that wraps it up for this week, y'all. Again, I'm gonna post it tomorrow. Love if you guys would share it tomorrow. That'd be happy. But now you guys get why I've been making skeleton jokes on Twitter for the past couple days, like things. Jay doesn't have Twitter anymore, but I was saying something like, man, I really love coffee, but it goes right through me. Or I tried to go to medical school once, but I didn't have the stomach for it.
Jeez, guy.
Hey guys, you know why? I'll save it for later. But much love, everybody. Either way, it's gonna be fun. Hope y'all are there, and looking forward to kind of coming back for this month and just enjoying it to the max. Thank you guys for watching the Monch Hours podcast. Our mission is to appreciate everything anime manga. Make sure you check us out on the podcast platforms. Just don't even listen. Just share some love. Put some likes in there. Help out that algorithm juice. And same on our YouTube and Twitch. Mainly our YouTube, I guess. Just share some love. Put some comments. Put some likes. Be like, yo, my name is whatever. And I think Hansi's cool, but Jay's cooler. Or whatever, something like that. But no, much love, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you next week.